Hi and welcome to this video on Destiny 2. This is the series called Any Weather Builds. Any Weather Builds can be used in any weather, any season, any episode. They do not require anything of the seasonal artifact, and that is the entire gimmick of why I make these entire videos, because they can do so many extra things besides use any of these. And you can actually turn these off so you can see the potential and the overall potency of the game itself without even taking consideration any of these, because all of these can do other things like anti-barrier weapons. If you didn't know, you can shoot through Hydra shields, Centurion shields, and just any shield in the game, so that's just overall very handy. But these builds do not need any of those at all. They are very handy, though. You can still tack on what you want. These builds I'm going to be covering are 3 PvP builds. One on my Hunter, one on my Warlock, one on my Titan. Each one gets progressively more and more goofy. This one is perfected. Each one is basically perfected, but they are designed around having a team to play with overall to really make these synergize. The goal with this build is basically the long range support, where with the healing auto, with the auto frame, you do not actually have to do damage with the auto rifle to get the healing juice. So you can long range do damage with the outbreak, somebody's getting shot, swap to that, give them healing, or the handy thing about having that perk there is you also get healed by healing them, which is absolutely fucking crazy. Uh, this build overall is using the prismatic subclass and the typical combo people use, but not in the typical way people use it, because I use these two abilities as shut-off points, where I can toss this in a doorway and guarantee that doorway is covered until those explode, and it's a very audible explosion for all of them. It's a guaranteed nobody's coming through there unless they want to take some damage, and then I can clean them up with my other weapons. The Snare Bomb is the exact same thing, but with the added benefit of easily being able to bamboozle people with it. It is just an amazing tool overall because of what you can actually do with it, including these two. These are my, oh shit, somebody got in shotgun range, somebody got in ranges I do not really appreciate. So I press circle and just nope. Which is very handy because that is slow, makes it where they can double jump, they can use their movement abilities. That allows me to just do more damage overall and bamboozle them even more. Just the amount of synergy in this overall kit is amazing. But I do want to talk about how this is actually balanced in PvP. PvP or PV, how do I put this? Prismatic is a PvE focused subclass because everything requires an ignition, which is ignitions are typically stacked up, or you have an ability to cause ignition. That you're not really going to get off because doing one ability and the other is going to kill them no matter what. Different things like that. Like none of these are really going to happen a whole lot. You can't really build into it in PvP, but the stat increases are very, very handy overall because of the amount of shit you can do, because just that increases overall. And the cool thing about Prismatic is that you have a fuck ton of slots, maximum slots for both of these. These builds are made for high-end PvP like trials. If I could ever get a full team going, because the synergy you'll see with the overall builds and how they can slot in to all other playstyles, different things like that. Like the amount of playroom with these builds is what I'm wanting to show off because of the potential in all of this. And PvP is very simple, which is why I didn't really scroll through this, because there's not much you can really do. And always, if you're using the healing auto, always have Solar Holster, because that's just handy, because basically that'll make it more of a mercy stick. It's just very handy. And that is for the top portion. That first sentence is why I'm using, and that is completely it. Because that alone allows me to say, oh shit, somebody's flanking, shoot them before they even notice, and different things like that. Like, it's a lot of survivability, control, and just keeping a point no matter what I am doing. If I have teammates, it'll make it even better. This is my first match playing this build, so it might go pretty shit, but I have confidence. And like I've been saying, this build is a PvP focused build, which means it really relies on team synergy. At least most of my builds kind of rely on having, or not rely, it's very handy in PvP to have at least one extra bullet going down range at the person you're shooting. I typically don't have that unless somebody's like on the same wavelength as me. That typically doesn't happen even with other Titans. So yeah, because two guns are better than one. Ooh, this map. Ooh, hell yeah. Perfect map to actually show this shit off. Somebody's using Actam. That's awesome. Am I about to hear the sweet business? No. Hmm. Activity I want to if you don't know, automatically reloads your auto rifles constantly and LMGs constantly while stowed or equipped in your hand. It typically is used with Sweet Business because Sweet Business is just Sweet Business. You should look it up. It is fucking crazy what it does, but it is typically synergized with that. He is using it with Quicksilver, which is a very interesting weapon to use that with.
You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
Well, I gotta say here, that is kind of the entire point of the build, but it's not really going to be entertaining. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually mention this. I changed my buttons so I can actually have uncharged and charged melee at two different buttons. I made it where my charged melee is square and X at the same time, which comes in really handy. I capped it! I'll take it! Oh! I tried to get out of there, but I couldn't.
You captured Zone A. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost. Zone B lost.
Damn, that sticks.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
I intentionally placed that. Never mind, that doesn't even matter. They all are spawning their shit. I intentionally placed that as a deterrent. Yeah. That is what happens if I hit my shots.
They have the lead.
A little bit of rest. Well, shit.
Over. Zone C captured. You have advantage.
And that is why I really like that. My thumb kind of got stuck on my look joystick, which is why I didn't unmute right there, because I was trying to unmute. Good on them, damn.
Zone B lost. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Gotta get used to my new buttons. Oh, that was an enemy animal.
Zone C lost. That shut them down.
And that is why this exotic is so fucking good. The ability to say, try and peek me, bitch.
Power play. Enemy has your zones. Zone C captured.
At least I get to cap this, because they push up too far.
5 minutes. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost.
I need to remember my buttons. I'll take that. That's actually pretty impressive that I did that. Or that we did that technically.
Now hold them. Zone B lost. Zone A lost.
That should have been a hit.
Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone C captured.
I think this is, in Overwatch terminology, a team diff. It's awesome being able to push together as a team, but it's just not working out for our team. And I say "our" because it is a video that I'm showing off to you guys, and it's that general thing, like how our infamous playthrough.
Zone C lost.
I completely forgot about the other half of my build. Again, I forgot my button.
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play. Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it. Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Rise from this loss and fight again.
I'm gonna do 2 matches each, so I can get a warm-up and then just good game.
You've got to hold those zones.
Hopefully.
Maybe next time, Guardian.
There's only so much one Guardian can do against 2, or 3, or 4. The only one out of those commendations I actually care about is Best Dressed. At least, okay, hopefully that game actually showed off the potential of this build if you have good teammates. And hopefully this match, actually I have good teammates. Or hopefully I actually have good teammates this match. There we go. Hell yeah, another good map for this build.
Control.
I'm gonna go try and hold B. Emphasis on try.
Move in and take those zones. are your life. Zone A captured. Enemy claimed Zone C. By a team that fights together.
Hell yeah, I got good teammates this time. Fuck. No, I don't.
Enemy has
Or at least decent. At least. Just, we keep
Zone B
leaving points.
captured.
Whew, my feelings.
Now you're fighting with heart, Guardian.
Whew, that works. Give me.
Don't spend all
Whew.
your ammo in one place.
I just grabbed it there so they couldn't take it.
Zone B.
And the fact that I am not actually going in right now means they don't know where it is. Which is extra suspense, because anyone could have it. And that is the power of using this in, like, trials or something.
Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. What can stop you if you fight together?
Oh, I'm on fire. I just got hit by so many different flavors of color. Shit. I will fully say I am sucking at shooting right now, but hopefully y'all can see the absolute potency of this build, even though I can't really show it off.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
And right there, all of those characters were actually magnetizing my aim assist, which is why aim assist is not always a good thing. It can easily fuck anyone over.
B lost.
This is a more even match. Hell yeah. The other team just needs to cap a little bit more. Or I think kill a little bit more. Down, 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 down. Oh, you sack of hunter bitch. See what you're trying to do. No, no, no. Bat! I have a squirt gun of bullets. If you didn't know, when you shoot somebody while they're trying to pick up heavy or special ammo, it actually pauses that animation, or resets it, actually. So they can't actually grab it, which is why I kept jumping up and doing a little bit of damage, kept jumping up, doing a little bit of damage, because it was making it where he couldn't take it. I have a better pulse, my friend. Well, heat, motherfucker. How did you one-shot me? He didn't have an overshield or anything. How did he one-shot me there? He wasn't even in the air. Oh, hell yeah! Come here, motherfuckers! Hell yeah! Oh, there's the enemy. Whew. I almost got so many there. That was an amazing super. Whew. Just so y'all know, use the
Zone B captured.
what's it
You
called?
have advantage.
The strand decoy as a basically miniature Titan wall. It is very handy in that use case.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
Come on, my toddlers, kill him! Oh. And I always call Tangles weaponized toddlers because
Zone
they
B
kind of are.
captured. Zone
In a
advantage.
very weird, twisted way, they are consciousness. The Guardian is just conjuring into existence and saying, go explode, attaboy. That, they're basically weaponized toddlers, and it is hilarious. Die! Yeah, I got one of them. I'm just gonna go for their back cap. This might be a good idea. This might be a terrible idea. I was gonna say horrible and terrible at the same time there, which is why that was a weird word.
Enemy has zone advantage.
Thank it.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
At least I got him to back up.
Zone A lost. 3 minutes remaining.
How did I not kill him faster? Those were 20s! What the fuck?
You captured Zone B. You have advantage. 2 for 1.
Well, this lets us cap it. Damn. That guy really wanted to ask somebody a question. Damn. Well, now that... Yep, I'm heading back. Hell yeah.
Victory imminent.
Don't you fucking dare. Stop it. Get some help.
Zone
Oh,
C
shotgun.
lost. Enemy has zone
I
advantage.
really don't like shotguns. Like, they are the easiest walk up, press a button. They are basically what Titan Shoulder Charge was, where it was always a one shot
Zone
guaranteed,
A
but that
captured.
just takes
You
special
have
ammo.
advantage.
And that is annoying. It really should be a shot and then a punch. Something like that to allow supers that take a little bit extra time to possibly be able to get
Is
off.
all I
And
ask.
that is why it's so annoying, because you can't like make it where it's a skill check, where they have to hit their shots better, where they have to be able to get that entire volley on target, where they have to do something that's a little bit more strategic, a little bit more brain, a little bit more something besides just bang, you're dead. That bang you're dead is just so annoying, which is why I don't really like PvP in most games, because most games have that bang you're dead that is just absolutely annoying that everyone abuses. My Warlock build is very controlling, if that makes any sense, where the build is based around the synergy of being able to have Penumbral Blast and Lightning Surge, where Penumbral Blast is basically my anti-shotgun aim, my anti just whatever the fuck I want it to be, where it's you stop, you die, you stop, fuck you. But with the arc lightning surge, I can actually use it as a more get up close and personal, which both actually proc Facet of Dawn and so on and so forth. Like I can actually do a lot of synergies with this build, which is actually very interesting about how prismatic stuff works. Stuff like this actually synergizes with that, which is very handy, and that synergizes with all sorts of melees. But if you're not really wanting to build around any of those specific keywords, it's not that easy to do. And not a lot of classes have a instant freeze, which they can instantly do that. That is like the only Warlock is the only class that can actually have an insta freeze that can benefit from that. Titans can actually have an instant ignition pretty easily. Hunters have to struggle for ignitions. Struggle in PvP, PvE, not so much because I was talking about PvP the entire time. Um, Anything else I really want to cover? And just show off the overall build because the overall build is designed around basically what you just saw there. The ability to get in there, fuck shit up, constantly get my health back if I can get the kill with the shatter, with the lightning surge, anything like that, and then I'm just going on a tear. The tear typically only lasts like a kill, but that one kill giving me a good chunk of my threadlings back means if I see a boy, toss him at the boy, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. The overall play style is toss threadling, shoot auto rifle. When they get urged, toss threadling, hopefully they get low enough from that. As I'm sprinting at them, slide, use lightning surge to then proc feed the void, to then do a rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. If I need to, I can use penumbral blast, but that's really just in case I need to. The goal is to use that primarily. Where both of these are just a insta I can heal myself very easily, just boom. And that with Devour is fucking terrifying. It is unkillable completely and utterly unless you have a anti-super weapon. A one-shot, they are fucked. Because if you cannot one-shot them and they are going to shatter somebody, they're instantly full health. Because that shatter actually counts for Devour, which is absolutely fucking terrifying. Uh, but this overall build is meant to be kind of cheesy, meant to be very. T- Basically, this build is me dipping my toes into what I truly hate about just stasis in general. Stasis warlocks, because stasis warlocks have always been able to do three types of insta freezes on demand with each one of their abilities, even their super, which in PvP, if they know what they're doing, is an insta kill. If they are building around the freezer, they're doing it like that, it's going to be an insta kill, and that is more annoying than shotguns, in my personal opinion. But at least they are using an ability that has like a long cooldown and not a die, you get more, which is the downside of shotguns, which is why I really think shotguns should have a extra something. I don't know if it's shoot then melee or something like that, but it's something to make it have a little bit more impact, like little less impact, more impact on thought, where you actually have to think about using the shotgun a little bit more. I don't think it has. I don't think it can be accuracy or anything like that as a requirement because that's what snipers are. It has to be something like timing. Okay, this is out of the blue. This is completely random bullshit go. Not completely. This actually sounds pretty fucking fun. But what if shotguns had a what's it called? Like a timer to it. Like how fusion rifles have a zzz, but instead of a zzz, it's just constantly charging. Where while you're sprinting, you have like a less damage. You do less damage, or you have to do that shot punch to insta kill that person. But if you wait a little bit, and there's like a hip fire thing on the hip fire, if you wait a little bit for it to fully line up and just chink, like lightweights could have a better time with it and different things like that. But having a full on having to aim and your character has to adjust their entire gun. Once that happens, it could be a one shot, which makes it where it's not they run through you basically with the shotgun, because that is the most annoying thing. If there's a timer, a break between them getting to you and them killing you. If there's a slight delay there, there's something you could possibly do. Like hunters could dodge out the way, something. Without having that pause, there is no counterplay, which is just absolutely annoying. But that concept sounds interesting and very. If that is ever implemented, the reason why I say that that is a random bullshit go is because if that's ever implemented, the community will flip their collective shit because that is basically AE all over again, but for shotgun specifically. And I actually am one of those that generally like AE or airborne accuracy or something like that. AE is airborne effectiveness. There we go. Airborne effectiveness is what is a change that happened a while ago to make it where hand cannon snipers and all those things that you can use in air aren't as potent because hunter stompies was a nuisance and a lot of different things that you could just be in the air be out of sight, instantly get kills pretty easily. They did that change to make it where it's not that easy. But everyone bitched about it, everyone complained about it when I actually saw it as a good thing. People were complaining about how that's not really Halo combat anymore and stuff like that, but it still is. Just keep your boots on the ground, keep more thought on where you are, and different things like that, play more cover, and it's still Halo. Not as like running gun as Halo, but still core base Halo. And I say this coming from, or not coming from, I played Halo 1, 2, and 3 so much I started to actually speed run through the campaign, not in the typical sense of killing everything. I went on the hardest difficulty and ran through everything, trying to survive the onslaught of crazy bitches, just because it was a challenge to actually try and survive them without shooting a single bullet. I don't even know what to put here. Because the entire build is one nicely knit package. It's really just the subclass and the auto. That's all I really need. That I have that as a oh shit backup, and it's kind of funny how that has auto loading holster. I have never once actually wanted to use this SMG. I've had it in my inventory for a long ass time, but the auto loading holster SMG is actually a pretty cool idea. I'm gonna see how it works. And this build is not fully perfected. I don't know if I said that already.
Control.
This is still in work in progress, but it is good overall because of the subclass itself. Somebody using one-eyed. Actually make it look pretty fucking good. Damn. One-eyed mask is one of those exotics that are actually pretty hard to make look good, which is why that's actually pretty impressive.
Defend, Guardians.
Oh, hell yeah. I even got a map that will synergize well with this. Fuck yeah.
Enemy claimed Zone A.
Oh, that was not ally smoke. I thought that was ally smoke. I live,
You have
but
zone
barely.
advantage.
I slide into your face. I forgot. Okay, this is where the buttons are really gonna come in handy. Because I'm gonna have to remember what button is my power melee. Fuck, I thought he was closer. Okay, this is where it's actually gonna come in handy to test this shit. Because I haven't actually stress tested my button inputs. Why? Oh, give me. Give me. Oh, fuck you. Well, didn't do as much as I wanted it to, but it worked. Hell yeah! Works beautifully. Fuck yeah! Ah, shit, I forgot to turn off the artifact. I know it's not really that important, but I am going to do it regardless because that is the entire point of this video.
Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost.
Oh, all of them are there. Shit. And if you've never played Destiny, every color, everything that you are seeing, like that pulse means something. Everything, if you've played this game a whole lot, makes a hell of a lot more sense than if you just started playing this game. Because it's very Overwatch-esque, where there's so many different looks, so many different cosmetics, so many different everything. Did I pre-fire? No, I didn't. Oh, that it's actually pretty hard as a new player to know what anything is. And hell, sometimes what's actually dangerous. Right there, I knew I was fucked, so I just punched him a little bit to do a good bit of damage to help out my teammate.
Zone B lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
I got pushed forward. I would not have died there if I didn't get pushed forward. Oh, I thought that was ours.
You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage.
And that is why I like a pocket SMG.
You captured Zone B. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone A lost.
Motherfucker, they're all there. I didn't know all of them were there. And he completely got me with that decoy, which was absolutely fucking beautiful. Not gonna lie. And that shows off what I talked about last build of using that decoy as a Titan shield, because that just saved his ass. And his entire team's ass, to be completely honest. Oh, I thought my ally was there, but apparently not. Okay, I should be able, if he's not already dead.
Minutes left.
He's already dead, cool. That's where I should have used the Perumble, because that would have gotten him out of that super instantaneously. Can I not die to super back to back to back? What the fuck? That is just my absolutely horrible luck. But damn.
Nice.
Using that as a get out of jail free card. Hell yeah. Weaponized toddlers. Go! Fuck you!
If they're dead.
Hell yeah, he was not expecting the explosive shotgun of doom. You know what? He can hammer time over there. Oh, no thank you, sir.
Zone B lost.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I teabag there because of the amount of ego that fucker had. He is going to bum rush me, and I am wanting him to, which is why I teabagged him as well. Because the amount of ego that just seeped off that dude. Damn!
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
I got asked a big ass question. Fuck! Ah, again, I forgot what buttons. What? So used to just pressing R1 for it. If I pressed the right button there, I would have won that fight.
One final push and victory is yours.
And that is why I don't like shotguns. If that was a fusion rifle, I could have possibly beat him there. Not a shotgun. I thought that was a friendly.
Good! Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Double down. Victory.
Hell yeah, I'll take it.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Impressive. You could give the Red Jacks a lesson in territory control.
That was a really good first match. Fuck yeah. Well, that most definitely showed the capabilities of this build. Cause damn! I am still gonna do 2 matches, even though I don't really think I need to. I, I should actually do one more match. Oh, motherfucker. My Titan build is a very rev up and keep going, keep getting more and more rev, even though it doesn't really look like it at first glance. All of these weapons, this is my most versatile build. First, when it comes to the 3 that I have shown off, or the 3 I'm going to show off, because it's technically my third. This build is the most versatile because of the amount of shit it can do. It can go long range, close quarters, absolutely fuck up at any range, with a lot of different synergies. This build overall is using Lion Ramparts because of the AE buff and the ability to bamboozle the absolute fuck out of everyone, especially if you know how to use Strafe Lift. And I've talked about it in so many different videos. To my Titan bros and sisses, use Strafe Lift. Strafe Lift is the best lift no matter what because of how you can use it. You'll see in this gameplay, but overall, it is on the arc of your jump. Like most jumps in this game, it is on the arc of your jump for you to do anything with that jump. Strafe lift allows you to carry momentum from jump to jump to jump. I like to call it like a train motion because that's basically what you're doing. With Lion Ramparts, the distance and momentum you can get is even more. You can just haul absolute ass with Lion Ramparts plus Strafe Lift if you know how to use Strafe Lift even slightly, because it is not a hard thing to use, but it is a interesting thing to use because it is easy to muscle memory it because of how it functions, but it is a lot of timing. If you're not good at timing, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you. This build is actually, hell yeah, I can actually really benefit from this because I can sprint and then press R1 without having to worry about using the hammer strike. Fuck yeah. This build, I'm not actually planning on using the hammer strike to do damage at all. That is a, oh fuck, get out of there button. I have that to do damage, that to do damage, and that to do damage. All of these building up, and I have that on a lot of different builds in PvP because of the recovery stat boost. That is just very handy. But the goal is to get a freeze with either Cryothesia or the Diamond Lance, then get the knockout and rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, where it is a constant go, constant just push, basically. Where I am going to die a lot, but the goal, and in PvP, in my personal opinion, as a Titan, unless you are going Trials, like Trials, this build plays a little bit differently, but in 6v6, like you saw in a couple videos, or not a couple videos, the other builds, I like going more in the shit, because if I can even damage one person, half their health, like get rid of a good chunk of their shield where they have like a sliver of shield left, anyone can easily clean them up right afterwards, which is kind of what I think Titan is, just as the plague style, just the get in there. I've talked about this multiple times, and I'm going to say this a little bit here and there. Titan is in my personal opinion, the get in there, fuck shit up. Might not necessarily be melee, and a lot of times it's not actually melee. It's how you use the melee, like warlocks or hunters. It's what they do with it, not necessarily the punch aspect of it. But that is how you use it. It's Titans flow with the ability, where hunters make it into gadgets and warlocks make it into magical spells. Titans just are all the power. They let it flow off of them, like how the not Drinker's Dash, how that super is basically what I imagine Titans always feeling like, where their power is just flowing through them, through their fists, through their feet, through their head even, just raw, just through the shit, is what I think a Titan is. And if Bungie focuses more on that key aspect of what a Titan is the the anchor point, the all sorts of things. Like for an example, with Void Titan, you can make your allies literally immortal from every Void explosion with your volatile stuff. Like there's so many crazy things that make Titan the ability, the element, the thing when it comes to just the overall elements and synergies. With that said, I do highly think, and I still think, the only change for the entire prismatic kit, and this is very weird because, okay, uh, I have a build using Dringer's Lash that I've actually really enjoyed that I will show off in a later video, but Dringer's Lash is actually pretty good if you use it as like a fuck it and use it for more of a transcendence buff, but also that spin, like using it as a get in, fuck it in a PvE environment, it is very handy. PvP, it absolutely kind of fucking sucks. Uh, but that has no playstyle, no wiggle room in this overall kit because of what different things do. The entire playstyle with this overall kit, except for that, is a move, 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 move. That is move, 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 but not in the same explosive fashion. If that was easily, the only change for that kit is changing that void aspect out for this one. That's all they have to do. That one change will make this so much better. And the cool thing that really makes me want to see what that could do is, say for an example, you have the Strand Melee, Consecration, and that. Theoretically, you just have three you don't die buttons. Just boom, 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 which also spreads the volatile, which does so many extra things. Just three you don't die buttons, which actually would synergize and do basically the exact same thing as this. And part of the reason why that also just feels lackluster is because Titan has the Glacier Grenade. Titan already has the Wall Grenade. Why do they need another Wall Grenade? Like, it's a good idea. It's an amazing thing for the void stuff. I haven't really found a good way to use it yet, but it just looks good. It just feels good to use. And never mind, I actually have a Ursa Furiosa build with it because of the potential there. But it doesn't really flow with the prismatic kit, which is the only downside. And that's it. Gonna scroll over all of these so you can see them. There's not really much to it. This build is very movement focused and very in their face focused, which is pretty fun overall. I'm kind of sorry about that slight detour. I do that a lot to help out with overall like image and clarity of what I'm trying to say. Because, and not just what I'm trying to say, how to make things a little bit better. Whenever I get the chance, I like talking about how to make something better because that allows it to possibly be better. Excuse me. I have not taken omeprazole in a good bit because of reasons I do not want to get into, which is why my stomach is not really happy. I have been editing this. If you don't know, I've been editing, or you wouldn't know actually. I've been editing this after each chunk. I recorded the hunter, edited that. Recorded the warlock, edited that, and I'm now going through this while I'm talking to it. Talking to you, not it. I don't know I said it. Um, so I don't actually know, or I do actually know, that there is a lot of burps and stuff in the past sections, and I'm sorry about that. I can't actually get rid of that because of the little jankiness about PlayStation. I can only edit at the minimum a second, and maximum, like not maximum, the minimum a second. I cannot go any less than that. So little burps here and there, I can't actually edit out, which absolutely fucking sucks. And I know it is irritating to a lot of people. Hell, if I heard that out of the blue, it's like, ugh. It, so understandable we don't like it. I don't like it either. And just to show off, because okay, first, I am really proud about that cosmetic set. If you know that helmet, you know how goofy it is. I made that helmet look good. Somehow magically, I made that helmet look good. And that is most likely going to be the next video of me covering that build because holy fuck, there's a reason why it is my prismatic build. It is gorgeous. And it's actually the reason why I set up my buttons like I did. I haven't even showed that. I can quickly. Those are my new buttons. And now let's dance. More like ice skate. Is I Does ice skating count as dance? There is
Capture and
the
defend.
plays on ice have to count as dancing, but that's really just ice skate. What? They are hyperactive titans. Damn.
Enemy claims Zone A.
What am I doing? That is not my ranged weapon. Ah! I pressed the wrong button. I really need to get more comfortable. At least they're not capping. Damn. Why do no one play the actual game and then bitch about the game? Like, so many people on the internet bitch about Destiny so many different ways from Sunday, and yet they play like that. Like, that's the typical player. Don't actually play the objective, don't play the game, but bitch about it. That's always annoying to me and very stupid, to say the least. Because your opinion is even less so of an even slight opinion. Like, it is technically still an opinion, but you have no room, no wiggle room at all to actually speak on the subject you're trying to speak on, which does actually play a good part in if your opinion is even anywhere near valid. Keep getting fucked over. There we go, that time, remember? Fuck yeah. And that is why I like it as a get in, get out button. Fucking shotgun 8, motherfucker!
Zone B
That is
lost.
why I hate shotgun so much. It incentivizes people to play like fucking idiots. That was so fucking stupid on his
Zone A
part.
captured. You have zone advantage.
All of them are there. Also, like typical, I am not actually talking in game chat. I am in a
You
private chat, so I can actually just talk to y'all.
Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage.
Haha, you missed my forehead. Sack of shit. Ah! I thought I could shoot him faster. If I shot him faster, he would have gotten the flinch there and not killed me. That's why I actually like egoing.
Zone B
That
lost.
I call that egoing when that is really stupid to do. It's not just the shotgun aping. That could have actually worked very easily.
Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power play. You captured Zone B. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Also, something kind of cool that I don't know if a lot of people know. Each shoulder charge actually has a different distance it launches you. The solar shoulder charge launches you the farthest, which is actually pretty cool that it's on the prismatic subclass, because that means you have more distance for the launch, which is kind of what it's designed to do.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
What the hell? That was some very crazy lag. Damn.
That shut them down. You have zone
Fucking
advantage.
bitch! He's even level 10. Oh, I hate shotgun aping fuckboys. That means he had to have done raids, done all sorts of different things. That shows that he's a good player. But he is most definitely
Zone
fucking
B
not.
lost.
He got carried, which is something I really hate about that.
5 minutes left.
If he himself was good, could actually do something besides panic with a
Zone A,
shotgun,
you have zone
I,
advantage.
what the fuck?
Zone C lost.
And don't forget, when you do the burst ready, it actually reloads your weapon.
Captured. You have zone advantage. You captured zone C. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. You have zone advantage.
Oh, I'm gonna try something stupid. Come here. Come here. Come here! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hell yeah! Worked absolutely fucking flawlessly.
You wage war like a true titan.
Ah. At least I got him to actually shoot 3 shots there.
Three minutes. It's close.
I was holding back for a good bit. That geometry's a little bit jank. Okay.
Zone A lost.
Shit, there was 3 there. He can't even teabag correctly. He can't even... Oh my god, he's a toddler.
Zone B captured. You have zone
He
advantage.
can't even fucking teabag. What type of play? What? Who put up with that dude's shit long enough to carry his dumbass through anything? Who the fuck? They have the determination of a fucking saint.
Zone advantage is yours. 2-for-1. Zone B lost. Zone
I
C
genuinely don't know how I didn't kill him there.
have advantage. You're almost there.
That was not emoting on him. That was saying thank you to my friend,
B captured.
my ally.
Have advantage. You captured Zone A. Power play. Keep the pressure on. 1 minute. You have this. Victory is all I ask. Good.
Well, I am running very low on space for the video, so I'm actually going to call it there on the video. Hopefully that showed off this build. I could have played a good bit better because I wasn't really using the movement and just the overall kit as well as I should have been. But it overall shows it. With all that said and shown, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video.